What's goody, what's poppin' YouTube? It's your boy WhosManz. You already know what time it is. We're about to get into this 32 team game or playbook gameplay. These are just gonna be some examples. If you do like this, hit the like. If you're new, go ahead, hit the subscribe button. We're going through all 32 teams, but let's get into it. Alright, so let's get into it. And here we're pistol stack. It's a dope formation for this reason here. As you see, the user doesn't know which side to go to. It had a deep dig and then that double move, that like zig that goes towards the middle of the field. This is good because of the alignment issues for the defense, and it usually creates a lot of separation here. As you see, it's just nice, if you can't run the ball, it's nice to use in, place of that. Another thing that is nice about this is, there is potential with that deep dig, and also on the right side, you have a high-low. So it really just depends on what your opponent likes to do. For instance, this opponent really liked to do zero cover man blitzes a lot, so I knew that this could get separation. Only thing that sucks with this is I tried to rat catch this instead of possession catch, and it just drops the ball. It's 4th and 3rd. Stupid of me to do this early in the game, but I do it anyway. My opponent gives me this look. I see that Y goes with the safety goes with Y, and I was hoping that he was playing cover 2 or something like that. But he wasn't. This is just playing with your heart. Sometimes 4th and 3, you see something that you don't like, call a timeout, choose a better play. I knew that this guy was playing man a lot, so I should have, picked better route combinations for this. For instance, I could have put X on a comeback route, and I could have sent Y across the middle just to give more space. And I mean, you see here, I'm just gonna roll out, make a stupid play, but you got to learn from it and come back and not make the same mistakes. Another nice thing about doing this and going back over the game footage is you just see where you make your stupid mistakes, and then you can improve that way. So we're gonna let this play go through and y'all see. This one here, once again, I'm playing with my heart. I see that he's coming out ready to blitz. I know he should have everyone manned up, but I take away the potency of this play in making the user choose whether he wants to take away that crossing route by the tight end or the underneath by Smith there, Devonta Smith. But I don't, and I send him out to the flat thinking he might be playing too deep, like cover 2 or something like that, and seeing if I could get a mismatch on the outside, and I just throw it immediately even though I see he goes over the middle. I don't have a secondary option there, and as you see here, it's just not looking great. Could have done a lot better job with route combinations, and I feel like that's going to be the main focus of this video, is take what the opponent gives you, make them work on defense as much as possible. I didn't do that this game. I mean, I scored really well in this game, but didn't do that, and then you'll see the result there, only a couple yards. Now this is exactly the next play, and I keep it there. I learned from my mistake, and you see there he goes with the tight end, and it creates a sort of a rub for the corner on the back side, and that gives him tons of space. And you see the other 2 routes are clearing out because I know it's man, and I should have a lot more yards there. See, if I keep doing this against my opponent, he's gonna have to choose whether to have a mismatch with the safety on the tight end there, or I know Devonta Smith is going to be outrunning that corner every time, so I'll have a mismatch there, and it'll force him to switch up his defense. Unfortunately, I did it a little late, but these are things that you definitely have to take mental note of, when you're playing this game, because all it takes is one drive to really, I feel like, figure out your opponent. And after you do that, you just you make your reads and you get downfield and score. Now I know that this play is good against man, but as you see there, it was just inaccurate. If I have a better quarterback, maybe like Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, somebody like that, I complete this pass for a lot, better gain. But you got to understand your personnel. I know that Jalen Hurts isn't the best quarterback. He's probably not going to be, completing these passes under pressure like this. And I should have stuck with the 5 wide play before, because I have 2 quick options over the middle, and then I could also throw in a comeback route on that complete other left side to create some mismatch issues. But I wanted to play with my heart this game, which I ended up losing by a touchdown if I remember correctly. And it's a lot of these little mistakes that lead to you losing the game, because all it takes is one possession for your quarterback to just throw a pick, even though you have a guy wide open, and that blows the doors right open for your opponent. So play with your head, not with your heart. So here I do a better job again of creating mismatches. I do a better job of staying in the pocket, staying composed, and doing what I need to do to get somebody open. I knew he was going to try to go with the drag, because I've been going with the drag a lot. Well, not a lot, but I've been hitting him, gashing him with the drag. So I knew that this drive concept would work really well, because it creates a high-low over the middle of the field, and the deep digs always do damage in Madden against man. I don't know what it is, especially if he does outside shade. It's going to do really well against man. And you see here, I do a lot better job. I move in the pocket the way I need to and deliver the strike, and I pick up the first down and a little bit more. So these are the things that you definitely have to pay attention to. This is a better play. It spreads them out a bit better, and I pick up my first down here. So another thing I knew that would happen, because I was passing the ball so well, up to this point, was it's going to leave up so much space, especially if he's playing man. If I run this play here, it's an RPO read, and these are always great, because they can overcommit to the run with the running back, but also commit to the corner dedicated to Y can also commit to the running back, which leaves him open. But if he commits to the running back and then the corner commits to the receiver, you see all of this open area. I know Jalen Hurts is fast enough to, at least get a good amount of yards. I have everyone committing to the run, and then the wide receivers are occupying those corners there. So you see here, I have all this open space. I take advantage of him being overly aggressive with the blitz and playing man, and pick up a nice gain. And these are things that make your opponent have to think about. I can't keep sending this blitz. If you pick that up early, you do this, and you see here, you pick up a nice gain for a touchdown. So at this part of the game, I'm actually thinking with my head, and I start putting out routes that do really well against man. And so I have 2 options here. I have the running back completely open on the right side, and then I also have this zig route by my receiver. Now I like the receiving option better, because he's a lot faster, and I have so much more space on that right side. And with that deep dig cutting to the middle and the corner committing to that, I felt like I had a better chance of picking up the first down here, or just picking up more yards. So I'll go with that. Also, I see that the user is going towards the running back. So usually I try to go away from the user if I can. If not, I'll hit the running back. And it also just depends on, like I said, your personnel. If I have a better running back like Alvin Kamara, Christian McCaffrey, somebody like that, I'd probably just hit up the running back, because you get your best playmakers in space and let them make plays. But as you see here, play with my head, pick up a good yardage, pick up the first down. Now this is when you make reads a little too quickly. You don't go through your progressions. Here I should have clearly seen that the safety was biting down to the flat route, which would have left the running back completely wide open. I also had that dig from the slot open because the user decided to go with the running back. So these are things that you have to pay attention to. If they're overly aggressive in their blitz and coverage, you definitely make sure to see where the user is going, and then also you got to pay attention to how the defense is playing. I should have seen that like I said, the safety's biting down super hard on this and hit the running back for either a touchdown or a huge gain, or I could have hit the dig and I would have had one person to beat to get even more yards than that. But I don't. I get trigger happy. I don't go through my progressions. I don't stay calm in the pocket, and I throw this here on 2nd and 8. So this play frustrates me for multiple reasons. Right here, I just start floating in the pocket. I should understand that he's gonna have QB contains because I have Jalen Hurts, who's mobile. I also put out good route combinations here. This slot cross with a deep dig, and then I also have a drag. One thing I should understand is that people are going to go towards the crossing route by Y. They're going to naturally go towards it because those are I feel like those are one of the harder routes to defend. It's just, is your cornerback fast enough to keep up? I should have just stayed in the pocket and hit my drag underneath because I understand that he's playing inside leverage is what it looks like, and he's playing man and aggressively blitzing, and I see that his user is going to the right side of the field there, so hit your drag, pick up your few yards, and move on, but I don't, and I roll out and, right into the contain. So this is a perfect example of definitely looking at your reads, looking at the defense, making your post-snap reads. I just kept assuming that he was going to blitz, play man. He switched it up, played zone. Now, if I, once again, remain calm, I see that I have that zig on the outside, and I also have the flat route by the running back. But, once again, I get locked in, and I don't stay calm, and I just decide to force it in there and throw, a stupid pass anyway. If I wasn't comfortable with any of this, I have plenty of room to scramble. I have a double team on the left side, and I could have, just scrambled out that way or just thrown the ball away. So don't be afraid to throw the ball away. If you're not comfortable with the reads you're going to make and you have a mobile quarterback, try to make something happen there. I mean, you have a mobile quarterback, and it's, it's not illegal to throw the ball away. Just take it and move on. But I don't force it in there, throw a pick. So once again, I'm flustered. I'm making stupid decisions here. I see where the flats are. It looks like cover 2. I just make a split-second decision that I'm going to throw this ball to X no matter what. Even though, you see here, I have my opponent in a predicament here. I could either try to throw the drag route or I could throw Y. I also have the running back available as well. If I would have stayed calm in the pocket, I would have seen that the flat zones are going to start to move back, leaving the flats underneath open. But once again, I get locked in on my pre-snap reads. I don't make any post-snap reads, and I just force it in there, throw another pick. And this is the thing, you definitely have to make post-snap reads because your opponent can come out in something and change it up on the fly, and you make your mistake. This is a better example of me staying calm and taking what my opponent gives me. And right here, throw my drag, pick up my first down, and yeah. And once again, I'm playing with my heart, and I have Y open. And I also have the drag open later, but I force it in there. Once again, make another stupid read. Now this is going to be from another game. For some reason, I don't know why. I always end up playing Carolina. You see there, but Anyway, the beginning of the game, I always do well. I make really good, reads and adjustments. It's just later on throughout the game, I, for some reason, either get a little too cocky or, I just assume, okay, well, he's going to continue to play the exact same. And this is where I think this video will help people understand that you have to make some adjustments. Now, this is the game after the first one. So you see there, I'm not comfortable with the reads. I just take my little rollout for a touchdown. And you see here, I'm making good reads. The thing was, this game, I couldn't play defense the first two games. I don't know what it was. I just got, caught up in what I wanted to do. But you see here, I'm staying calm. I'm making my, appropriate reads. And I definitely make an appropriate read here. In the last game, I tried to do that, and I didn't do it successfully there. I took my time and made my, my read do a better job. And then I ended up throwing a touchdown, as you see there. Well, it should have been a touchdown. I ended up falling down. But definitely, when people upload stuff like this, watch it, because it definitely helps you understand, like, hey, okay, I got to take what I'm given, make your pre-snap and your post-snap reads. Definitely pay attention to your opponent's tendencies and go from there. If you notice your opponent really loves cover two, then you should start, really peppering them with cover two beaters and get them out of that. One thing that I've realized is that most people I play online don't change up their coverages, and they continue to do the same thing over and over again, and then they'll quit. But you have your good players who they'll switch it up, a lot, and, you definitely have to change up with that. You have to make your adjustments with that. But, as long as you keep making your pre and post snap reads and, keep doing that, you'll have success in the passing game, and you'll see that coming up in this gameplay I have on Tuesday. You're going to see something that I do, and that's probably going to be the first and last time I ever do that, especially with this quarterback, because you can't ask that of anybody for a whole game. So anyway, thank y'all for watching. Hopefully you learned something through this. And if you do enjoy this, hit the like button. If you're new, subscribe. I have more. I'm coming with the Falcons next. So that should be interesting. But anyway, thank y'all for watching. Peace.